The snow-covered snowy forest stretched endlessly, its trees heavy with frost, their branches glistening under the golden sunlight. A gentle breeze carried the crisp scent of winter, rustling the ice-dusted leaves. The world was still, frozen in time except for one astonishing sight. At the heart of this wintry silence stood a magnificent polar bear, its massive body motionless, its thick white fur almost hidden beneath a swarm of restless honey bees. The bear's dark eyes held a silent plea, its breath slow and cautious. It shifted slightly but dared not move too much, knowing the bees could strike at any moment. It was trapped frozen, not by the cold, but by fear. In the distance, a red jeep carefully navigated the icy forest trail. Inside sat the rescue team, patrolling the wilderness as part of their routine checkups. When they reached an open clearing, their eyes widened in disbelief. A polar bear, one of the most powerful creatures of the Arctic, stood helpless, covered in thousands of buzzing honeybees. The team knew they had to act fast. They stopped their vehicle at a safe distance and formulated a plan. The bees could become aggressive at any moment, so they prepared for the challenge. First, they covered themselves completely to protect against potential stings. One of the rescuers reached into his pocket and pulled out a small smoke emitter, an essential tool for handling such situations. With precise caution, he activated the device, releasing a soft, fragrant smoke toward the bear. As the thin tendrils of smoke spread through the freezing air, the sound of buzzing grew softer. The bees, once tense and restless, began to calm. Within moments, they started lifting off the bear's body, swirling into the air like golden dust in the sunlight. Then, as if following an invisible command, they swarmed toward the nearby trees, perhaps returning to their hive hidden deep in the forest. The polar bear exhaled deeply, its breath a white mist in the cold air. Its eyes, once filled with fear, now glowed with relief. One of the rescue workers took a step closer, gently resting a gloved hand on the bear's shoulder, a silent message that it was safe now. Then came the moment to celebrate. The entire rescue team gathered around the polar bear, snapping a photo to capture their bravery and teamwork. Click. The camera shutter sealed the memory forever. With their mission complete, the team packed up their gear, climbed back into their jeep, and drove off toward their next rescue. The snowy forest remained as beautiful as ever, its snowflakes shimmering under the winter sun. The polar bear, now free, stood still for a moment, perhaps reflecting on the kindness it had just received.